Well guys, it's Kieran of Killerkizza HD here. Welcome back to Season 6 of Killerkizza Stag Do. Now, what you're seeing is the screen, obviously, and you can see that we've played 5 games. Now, the reason for this is a bit frustrating. I recorded the first game of the season, and the video corrupted. Nothing I can do, really. So I've stopped at the end of the transfer window. We've got to the first game of the transfer after the transfer window against Bradford City at home. So we've got transfers to speak about. We've got the previous fixtures, including pre-season. We've got the tactics. Let's get into it. Now straight away we'll get right into the transfers. There's been a lot of dodgy business, and I'm talking dodgy business because there were some injuries to the side that made me rush in deadline day to get 2 or 3 players. Some of them are back up and some of them aren't going to be here till the end of the season, so it's just how it is. We say see you later to Billy Waters of Doncaster Rovers now. We got 40k for him. After signing him in 2016, I thought, you know, it's now best he goes. He isn't going to get any more game time here. He's got Doncaster, 40k, not too bad of a sale in my opinion. Obviously he's a great player for like League 2, League 1 like caliber player, but he's not Mansfield Town quality anymore, which is a shame. We say goodbye to Lewin Nyatanga, the Welshman who's now gone to Southend for £10,000 in League 2. We bought him for free last season. He got 18 appearances under his belt, didn't get any goals or assists or player of the match awards, but he did his job, which is defending. But he's only got 1 player of the match award for Southend United in League 2, so fair play to the lad. Didn't do as much as I'd like. He was only really like a tutor and backup kind of defender, so I'm glad in a way he's gone for a little bit of cash because it helps to provide for the new players that came into the side. Terrell Thomas has gone. He's gone to Yeovil. We knew this one was coming, free sale basically. He's gone to Yeovil on a free. Brest Forrester's also gone. He's off to Wimbledon now in League 2 on a free transfer. He made a handful of appearances for us in the last season. And, you know, it's just a shame he didn't get underway. He's now moved to Wimbledon. Ryan Patrick Nolan's been released, the lad formerly of Inter Milan, and we signed him on a free because, oh my god, he's Inter Milan. Not that good of a player. So he's gone to Ebbsfleet in League 2. Ross Fitzsimmons has gone to Boston United in the Vanarama Conference. He's left on a free transfer as well. And the last one, Alberto De Francesco, has gone to Bury in League 1. Obviously one of my other, the main players in the save and in the series. He's now gone on a free transfer to Bury. 5 appearances, 1 assist and a 6.40 average rate after 5 appearances. Basically meh. I'm sad to see this guy go though. He's a real namestay in this series. Other notable players, not really. Victor Osman as a regen, Alan Skinner's gone out to Torquay, Charlie Gates to Maidstone, don't even know who that is to be honest with you. Jamie Ball, Sari Lewis and Joe Cracknell all released. Now let's get right into the ins. We're going to start with the loanees. Eric Vegaland has joined us. He's a Norwegian. He's on loan from Arsenal, our affiliates. He's won the UEFA Youth League with Arsenal. He's now joined Mansfield Town in the Championship. He's got a 4-star current ability, potentially to be 5-star. This guy is look fantastic. Appearances for us wise, he's made 4 appearances on loan so far, 1 goal and a 7.07 average rating, looking really solid. It's a nice player to have as a deep line playmaker really. And if you look at a deep line playmaker defend, he's got the roles that we need. That's just it, he looks great. I'm really happy to bring this guy in. We brought in a right back, Ryan Fredericks, formerly of Tottenham. He comes in on loan, 1 player match award already, 7.40 average rating. He's quite bloody good, to be honest with you. He's not going to be the starting right back because obviously Martin Whitehead joined us in Rotherham and he needs to be the player that's starting most games. But he is there as an option. Obviously, he's got a decent little card. God, I'm speaking Ultimate Team turns here. He's got decent little stats here and there. His physicals are really nice for 27 euros. Acceleration and pace is obviously the standout here. This is one of the rush deadline day loans. Andy Wright has joined us as a right back. Now you'll notice why we go a right back, kind of like Andy Wright. We've got 3 right backs, obviously Martin Whitehead, Ryan Fredericks and Andy Wright, and he's coming in from Celtic. He's got no appearances, but there's a reason for that, and they will be spoken about shortly. Left back Matty Folds has joined us on a loan from QPR, 3.5-star current ability. He joined us because we have 1 left back in the whole team, basically. And Will Wood after obviously Mal Benning departed to his new club, and now obviously with him gone we needed someone else. We obviously have Will Wood, but we've brought in Matty Folds. We've got 1 more left back who came on a free transfer. He's a backup basically. Connor Quigley, he's a left back, full back. He's not that great at all. 1.5-star current ability, 3-star potential. He was a rush one, and I'm not. He's probably, if he gets a game, I'll be shocked. Basically, I will be shocked if he gets a game. Now let's go and have a look at the paid transfers. We welcome back Thierry Ambrose to the club. Finally, we've got him on a permanent transfer. He joins us from Bournemouth for 250k, which means they make 30k profit on 4 appearances, 6.75 average rating for Thierry Ambrose. We know all about him. We don't need to say no more. Now here's one I didn't expect to pop up. Jacob Butterfield, formerly of Derby, he joined us from Brighton, is now a Mansfield Town player. I will be using him mainly as an advanced playmaker or a deep line playmaker on support if needs be. He looks good for 30 years old. He looks decent. He's probably one of our best midfielders for us to be, and with history showing. Obviously, they got relegated with Brighton last season, but I think he's a good purchase. I think he's safe. He's a safe purchase, a backup, and I think he's a good player. Now we have all the free transfers. We have a lot of them. We spoke about Lorenzo Pellegrini joining us from Sassuolo at the end of the season. I asked in the last episode. He's now joined us. He has got 1 goal in 3 appearances, a 7.93 average rating already. This guy is looking like the real bloody deal. Potential to be a good Premier League midfielder, and hopefully the Premier League is the aim. They say deep line playmaker. I'm probably going to play him more as box to box with Jack Thomas replacing him if he gets injured or something. The guy looks really good at the box to box. I won't lie to you. I think this guy is fantastic. We've brought in a new goalkeeper, Dean Henderson, a lad who was chased up vividly, basically by lots of Championship and League One clubs. Has decided to join us here at Mansfield Town. He is a goalkeeper who was considered 6 in 5, which tells you about what's happened in our game, basically. He looks decent for a goal. Obviously, that's what he is, he's a goalkeeper. He looks decent. His first touch could do with improving his throwing as well, and actually decision making is something I really kind of find it's important with a goalkeeper and foot manager, so I think that needs to improve a lot. Also, first touch, command of area, communication needs to be in that green area. Obviously, he's learning still. He's going to be a starting goalkeeper anyway. He's just learning, basically. He's just a learning goalkeeper. He's 23 years old, give him a break. Carlan Ahern-Grant joins us from Charlton Athletic on a free transfer. He's got 3 appearances, 1 goal for Mansfield Town already this season. I'll be using him as a poacher. Basically, he's going to be like him, the new other striker, and Thierry Ambrose will be going back and forth, replacing him as poacher. Charlton-wise, he didn't get the best amount of goals and the best amount of appearances, but he's got 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 player of the match award already for us. Obviously, with him switching with Thierry Ambrose and the other new striker, he looks to be good, and obviously we got good rotation, basically. We have a good rotation. The final striker, who is a real good striker, Reece-Grego Cox, joins us from QPR on a free transfer. He's got 5 appearances, 0 goals. Now, obviously, that's not good at 5 appearances. He's one of our best strikers, apparently. That's just what the report says. They say he's good as a defensive forward. I think poacher. I really think poacher. The only thing that lets him down, which is massive here, is his composure, which is a 5, which obviously I'm trying to improve, and I think this guy could be good. So those are all the transfers. We spent 351k getting players in the club, and we actually brought back in 50k through Billy Waters and Lewin Nyantanga. That's the transfer window done. Let's go and have a look at the tactic we're using. So we have 2 formations on the go. We have a 4-2-3-1, the one we've been basically trying to perfect throughout the series. Reece-Grego Cox playing as an inside forward, Thierry Ambrose on the right, Ahern-Grant up front, Jose Garcia behind, and all that good stuff. And then the 4-1-3-2. Now, obviously the players aren't the right positions on that. This formation, I'm trying to get the team fixed in. It's quite difficult. The players actually kind of losing a lot of games with this formation, and I'll actually show you the schedule right now. Things have been a bit dodgy. Pre-season, we drew with Tranmere, lost to Charlton, beat Arsenal, lost to Millwall, beat Dudley Sports, beat Wrexham, lost to Celtic, and then the Championship and Sky Bet, the Capital One Cup, started. We lost 2-0 at home in the first game of the season, the one we recorded. So up against Plymouth, I'll show you the stats for this one. We played the new formation, and it just didn't click. The only player having any notable success was Matthew Willock. Nothing really was working. Plymouth were just a fantastic team on their day, to be honest with you. Oliver Shenton and Martin Samuelson with their goals. We didn't play well enough in this game. We had to play Spotto on the left because other players were not either suitable for that role or injured. We then won 1-0 at home against League 2 Blackpool, Jose Garcia in the 68th minute of our goal. And then we actually won a game at home in the Championship for the first time this season. Eric Vegeland getting his first goal of the season. And look at the injuries on the side there. Even Calera injury, Chris Morris injury, and Matthew Willock injury. Even Calera getting injured in the 3rd minute of that game. And then we lost 4-1 away from home against Peterborough United. Goals from Luke James, Ashley Barnes-Brace and John Taylor with their goals, and Lorenzo Pellegrini with actually goal of the month consolation goal. And then we were at home against Southampton, we drew 0-0. And look at this, Bullet Club injured. Elio Capradossi injured, ridiculous. So we lost 2-3 away from home against Southampton. This is a bit disappointing to lose, honestly. Guido Correa with the goals. Andy Afrasecco with brace, and our goals were from Spotto and Jose Garcia. We did have a switch round for this game. Capital One Cup isn't my main priority, it's actually just the league at the moment. And then finally we won 1-0 away from home against Shrewsbury Town. We won for a goal from Carlan Ahern-Grant. Now that's the schedule, and this is what the league table looks like. 13th position to 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. Brentford are smashing it, 5 wins out of 5 at the moment in the Sky Bet Championship. Sheffield Wednesday in behind, Watford, Norwich, Swansea and Borough in the playoffs. And then in the relegation zones, you have Fulham, Bradford, who we play today, and Hull City. So let's go and have a look at the 2 teams that are going to come out today. It's going to be Mansfield Town versus Bradford City. Let's get right into this. So here is the Bradford City lineup in a 4-1-2-3 with DMs. They've got Turner on the bench with Bennett, Graham, Samuel, Lopez Souza, Frade and Powell. I think that's Nick Powell. And then the starting 11 is Jason Steele in goal with Wabara, Morrison, Donacien and Mings on the left back spot. We've got Adeyema in the midfield with Ferry and Gladwin. Then the front three is Shane Ferguson, Jed Wallace and Fowler. And the Mansfield Town bench is starting 11. We got shown on the bench with Ryan Federick, Will Wood, Chris Morris, Jack Thomas, Eric Vegaland, who's low on fitness, and Billy McKay. And then the starting 11. Dean Henderson's in goal with Martin Whitehead on the right, Matty Foles on his debut on the left, Donovan Daniels and Elio Capradossi in the middle. In the midfield, we have Lorenzo Pellegrini as the box-up midfielder and Jacob Butterfield as an advanced playmaker on the front four. Reece-Grego Cox on the left, Thierry Ambrose on the right, Jose Garcia in behind, and Carlan Aherne Grant up front. Now obviously Thierry Ambrose and Reece-Grego Cox can both play up front, but we're actually lacking options on the left hand side. Calero's injured, Federico Riki's injured, so we've got a lack of options on the left, which means Grego Cox has to play as the inside forward. Those are the 2 teams. Let's get into this game and hope we can pick up a home win. This game is underway at the Field Mill. We are kicking from right to left. Mansfield Town versus Bradford City. Let's hope Matty Foles has a good debut for the club, and let's hope we have a good game here and pick up the win against, you know, certain Bradford City, who are at the bottom of the league, you know. For I can't pronounce that name. Is it Fowler? I think it's Fowler. It puts it to Gladwin, puts it to Wabara. Puts the ball in and off the crossbar. Dean Henderson will gather. We've not had enough shots on target at the moment, so I'm going to stop playing out of defence. I'm actually going to stop it flying the flanks and pump the ball into the box with a shoot on sight, and hopefully that gets the goals here. And that's half time. Mansfield Town 0. Bradford City 0, not the most encouraging half of football in the world. We're going to kindly say I'm far from pleased. I think we need to be better. They look fired up. I hope they're fired up because we need to pick up a win today. And I think if we win, we go up to at least 6th or 7th near Swansea City and Nottingham Forest. But I mean, we have to win first. That's the main thing. Corner. Wallace whips it in and Butterfield will clear and now puts it out to, I think that's to Jordan Graham. The Graham puts the ball back to Jed Wallace. He could have put it in the middle there. There's options and oh my god, we're losing to the bottom of the league, buddy Bradford. Right. I'm not being funny, we are struggling. We are struggling, and it sucks that we're losing to Bradford. It's Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 1. Ridiculous. Wallace is actually on the edge of the area, puts the ball in, and then the guy with the name scores. Fowler. I'm going to call him Fowler. Look at the sliding. Bloody hell. Bradford City are winning 1-0. Thierry Ambrose has got a throw in here, puts it to Martin Whitehead, who gets tackled by Tyrone Mings. And now hopefully we can get something right here as Donovan Daniels puts the Butterfield back to Grego Cox on the left hand side. He gets tackled, gets the ball back. Jose Garcia, Butterfield, they're closing everything down. Pellegrini shoots off the crossbar and wide to Jason Steele. Why? Why is it gone to Jason Steele? Nothing's working, lads. Nothing again is working. I'm going overload. For crying out loud, we're going to make changes on 26 minutes actually. Aherne Grant, nope. Billy McKay on. Lorenzo Pellegrini off. Chris Morris on, and we're going to put Chris Morris as a deep line playmaker on defend, and then the final change, Eric Vegeland on, Jose Garcia off. We're going to go route 1 basically, and pump the ball into box, shoot on sight is going to go off. Let's look for the overlap and put in some whipped crosses. Hopefully this works and get a draw now, because we should be winning this game right now. Bradford at the bottom, and this is basically stupid. 88 minutes, is this a chance, or is this Bradford like coming a goal? Vegeland, there's a boy in the middle there. Vegeland, Jason Steele gathers, that is ridiculous, and now they're going to score a second. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. At home, at our own gaff, it's happening, and we are bottling everything right now. They're passing it through the back. Fair play to the lads, they've done well today. The boys from Bradford. Thierry Ambrose, can you get to that please? Nope, he can't. Gladwin to Jordan Graham. There's a boy in the middle there. Look, number 24, he's going to pass to him. He's not going to pass it to Fowler. And there's number 24. I think that's Jordan. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 2. That's a 60th career goal. Oh my god, nothing is working at the moment, nothing is working. I tried the new formation and we lose. I tried the old formation and we lose. I need something new, I need something fresh, and this is ridiculous. It's Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 2. And that's full time, Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 2. We dropped to 17, I'm going to aggressively say I'm not happy with that at all. That's ridiculous. I said at the start of the I said in the episode that got corrupt that if we don't get playoffs or promotion, I will be stopping the series. Not looking good so far, is it? So we dropped down to 17th. That's 3 losses now in the league already. The next game we are going to do is going to be the Sheffield Wednesday. Actually, do you know what? No. Actually, no, sorry, Sheffield Wednesday game. We're going to do a Sheffield Wednesday game. If you did enjoy this, please leave a like. And if you did not, tell me why in the comments down below. And I will see you all very soon for another episode of Killerkizza Stag, Foot Manager 2016.